Welcome to our daily Forex market analysis, and this is for trading on September the 1st, 2020. Just a quick disclaimer here, this is for educational purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. Excuse me. As usual, we'll start off by taking a look at our calendar here. All right, so not a ton in terms of news here. We do have some Japanese data coming up here. We'll have to watch out for that. The PMI numbers are important, so if these numbers come in below expectations, we could see a negative impact on the Japanese yen. And Tuesday, coming up here, we have more PMI numbers from the Eurozone. Now they are expected to improve, but if we see that the numbers are actually in line with expectations or better than expectations, I would expect euro to go up based on that. And same thing here for pound as well. So tomorrow is a big PMI number day here. We have Canadian PMI numbers, US PMI numbers. So essentially all morning here, we are looking at PMI numbers. Now, PMI numbers are precursor to retail sales. So they're purchasing, it's purchasing managers index. So basically, if purchasing managers are buying the supplies, that means they are expecting higher sales. And that points to a better scenario in the future. So anytime we see positive PMI numbers, that's a good sign. So we are expecting, if we see PMI numbers go up, so that would mean that we'll see euro and pound and CAD go up as a result as well. For the US here, though, I would expect the opposite here. If the PMI numbers come in better than expected, we're likely to see the stock market go up, which means our US dollar is likely to drop. So all right, so let's take a look at our charts now. We'll start off with euro dollar. So as we can see here, euro is into the highs here. Now it has held this previous support resistance level. It's been sitting in this range for quite some time, and now it's pushing into the highs. So kind of similar to this scenario here, we had seen a leg higher and then price consolidated for a bit and then took off to the upside. So in this case as well, if we see a break of the high, then we are essentially looking for that next move higher here. So bias is bullish. Just be cautious here, though. We are into this strong support resistance area. If it doesn't break tomorrow, then we're likely to see that drop. But once we see this break, we could see another leg higher, basically back into this area or even all the way up there. So for now, bias is bullish. Just be cautious, though. But bullish outlook. And in terms of our targets here, okay, so in terms of the targets, first target is 1.20 and then 1.2035 area. Again, like I said, the caution would be this resistance level. So last time price was here, we did see a turnaround. So that could happen. So that's something to watch out for. But otherwise, bias still remains bullish. So as long as price holds above this previous support resistance level, even above this level here, actually, so as long as it holds above this level, it's still bullish, because then we are looking for that another squeeze to the upside here. So bullish bias here for euro dollar. Pound dollar here, this one looks neutral at the moment. So the candle close for the day is neutral. It is into resistance here. Okay, so if you were to zoom out a bit, we see this is where price is currently. And last time, or the time before it was here, we did see a significant drop. And from there, of course, there was a drop, but it is looking bullish right now. It's been holding again above this previous support resistance level here, which means we could see another leg higher here. And so again, bias is bullish here as well. And in terms of the targets that we are looking at, so it's neutral to bullish, as I should say. We could see price come back and retest this support resistance level before it goes up. So that's something to watch out for. So we could get something like this and then a further move higher. So we'll have to see what happens at 1.3270 level, which is back into this area. So today's candle close is neutral, so neutral to bullish. Once we see a break above today's high, then we are looking for a further move, but watch out for this pullback that can happen. So for now, neutral to bullish bias here for pound dollar as well. 1.3420 and then 1.3470 will be the two targets to the upside here for pound dollar. Aussie dollar here, this one also in a neutral territory at the moment. We see that price is into resistance right now. So this is where we are. This is the previous support resistance level. So this is a strong support resistance level, and we could get a bit of a pullback here. And then above that, we have 0.9460 and then 0.7460 and then 0.75. Those will be the two targets to the upside here. With this one here as well, we could get a bit of a pullback. So again, I will watch out for that. We could get this type of a pullback before it goes up. So basically a retest of this, this level here where price took off from. So for now, bias is neutral to bullish. Only once we see the price go through this would I look for the next levels here. So neutral to bullish here for Aussie. 0.7460 and then 0.7500 will be the next two targets. And New Zealand dollar here, this one is into strong support resistance level. This is where we see the move is very similar here, the pattern. And last time we were here, price dropped. Now, circumstances are different this time around, so we may not get that big of a drop here. But because it's into strong support resistance level here, we could get a pullback. So I would watch out for that. And similar to Aussie here, we could get a pullback back into the support resistance level where it broke out from. And if it holds above, then we're looking for that next leg higher. So bias here is neutral. I would wait for the pullback. But if it goes through this level, then we're basically looking for price to come back down into the next level here, 66.20. So right now, what I would look for would be how price reacts into this 6,700 level, so 0.6700. If it holds above, then we are looking for a leg higher. If not, then basically back into this range once again. So right now, neutral, but if it holds, then bullish there. Dollar CAD here, dollar CAD is also into this important support resistance level. And as we can see, it went sideways here, but it held on. It held below the support resistance level at 1.3282. And as a result of that, it did another leg lower here. So this was a major support resistance level. Now we are into this area here. That's a major support level. So bias still is bearish. We see a nice strong bearish candle close. Watch out for a bit of a pullback and then a further move to the downside. So bias is still bearish here for dollar CAD. And in terms of our levels here, this is where we are. Price is into the support level here. Next target here is 1.3020, and below that we have 1.2975. So bearish bias here for dollar CAD as well. And in terms of a pullback, we could get a pullback into this 1.3060 level before it drops here. So bullish bias for dollar CAD here.